When did a kid completely change your life? My older sister Kate was heading to federal prison for her part in a substance trafficking ring, looking at 15 to 20 years. Her son Henry needed somewhere to go, and I was still the emergency contact, despite 3 years of silence between Kate and me. I had 2 hours to prepare for an 8-year-old nephew I'd met twice. The social worker dropped Henry off with a garbage bag of clothes and a worn dinosaur plushie. He looked through me like I was furniture, and for weeks we circled each other like strangers sharing a lease. This 8-year-old made his own meals, washed his dishes immediately, folded his laundry into perfect squares. His self-sufficiency broke my heart. The first crack came when I got food poisoning. I was on the bathroom floor at 2 a.m. when Henry appeared with a pillow and ginger ale. "Mom used to give me this when my stomach hurt," he whispered, then sat against the bathtub keeping watch until I could move again. A month in, I found his notebook under the couch. Page after page of letters to his mom he had no way of sending her, telling her about his days, promising he was being good. One line destroyed me. "I don't think Aunt Liz likes me very much, but I'm trying not to be trouble." That afternoon, I signed us up for pottery class, desperate for something we could do together. Watching him laugh when his bowl became abstract art, clay in his hair, I realized I was falling for this kid. Then the grocery store incident happened. We were debating cereal choices when a woman from Kate's old crowd recognized Henry. She went on about his poor mother, while Henry shrank into himself. Then she said, "Must be so hard living with strangers instead of family who really loves you." I told her exactly where she could shove her fake sympathy and that Henry would be loved in any house because he was an amazing kid, but especially in mine. In the car, Henry said quietly, "Nobody ever stood up for me like that before." He started leaving his door open at night and asking for help with homework that I knew he didn't really need, but gave enthusiastically anyway. When my laptop died the week before grades were due, he handed me his precious tablet, the one expensive thing he'd owned when he got here, without a word. "You need it more," he shrugged. In November, a private school called about a new job opening for a department head. It was double my salary with amazing benefits, but it was 3 states away, and Henry would have to start over from scratch just when he was starting to make real friends here. I kept the offer letter, mulling it over, until Henry found it. "It's okay if you need to go," he said with practiced casualness. "I'm used to moving." The resignation in his voice made my decision instant. I turned it down that afternoon, but just when I thought we'd faced everything, Trevor appeared. Henry's biological father, absent since birth, suddenly showed up clean and remarried with a lawyer talking about father's rights. Henry overheard him call me just a temporary solution and started packing with the mechanical precision of someone who'd done this before. I drained my savings on legal fees, documented everything, and prepared for family court. The night before our hearing, I found Henry making chamomile tea at midnight. "For your nervous stomach," he explained. We sat at my wobbly kitchen table while he showed me a letter he'd written to the judge. 3 pages about how I bought the right granola bars and knew he hated carrots but loved buttery broccoli and let him read past bedtime. The last line, "You're the first person who wanted me to stay. Please don't make me live with someone I don't know again." The judge ruled in our favor, citing stability and established bonds. When the adoption papers came through, Henry asked, "Can I call you Aunt Mom? Because you're still my aunt, but you're also my mom now, and I want a name that's just for us." In the courthouse parking garage, he hugged me so hard I couldn't breathe. "So we're really family now?" he asked, like he couldn't believe anyone would choose him on purpose. "The realest kind," I told him. For the first time, he smiled with his whole face, the kind that crinkles your eyes and shows the gap in your teeth, the kind that says you're finally home.